Hello, 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 guys. Nice to see you again for season 2, episode 3. Three truths for your ass. Topic: stepping outside of your comfort zone. With me and Katrina, we are so happy to be back with you guys. I'm happy to be back with you guys. I know Trina's happy to be back with you as well. And while I wait for her to connect with us, I just wanted to say happy Tuesday. Hold on 1 second. I just wanted to say happy Tuesday.
Hey y'all, how y'all?
Hey, Mama.
How y'all doing?
Hey. Um, so I was just introducing our topic, stepping outside of your comfort zone and telling them that we were both
Yeah.
happy to be back with them again today for episode 3 of Three Truths for Your Ass, season 2. And as stated, Trina is taking most of this platform from off of my back to get a little bit of stress from off of me. So I'm gonna let her lead. As y'all can see, I still want to just have my hands in something. I'm in here like that. Uh,
It is a blessing. I'm telling you, it's a blessing.
but she's gonna lead. I'm going to follow today, and we're gonna have a good discussion. So take it away.
Yes, we are. All right. So, guys, are you excited about today? I am super excited about today because stepping out of your comfort zone is something that I've literally been doing for like the last year and a half, I will say. It took me points in my life where death is something that changes you. And I have experienced a lot of death in my life. I don't mean to come in as a sour note, but it changes your perspective of things. So, what made me step out of my comfort zone, dealing with a lot of my family members dying, me being close to death, watching all my siblings go through, like, not all, but most of my siblings go through. And being that close to death for so many years took me to a real dark place. And I took myself out of that dark place by going to get help, seeking counseling, getting myself to break through. So that was me stepping out of my comfort zone for one, just going in and saying, hey, I need help.
Yeah.
So the mental health aspect we were talking about the other day on the last live, it is very important for us to definitely let you guys know that we are an outlet for you guys to come and talk to. If you need someone and you don't feel comfortable about going to, counseling, as much as I can until it's above my pay grade, which I will always tell you to go and go get help at the end of the day. So stepping out of your comfort zone when you need help, saying you need help,
First step.
first step. Realizing that something is wrong and you need to go get help. Because a lot of people are so caught in themselves that they don't understand that when you're in survival mode and you're steady going and going and going and going and going and going and going,
Yeah.
that you need help and you didn't even know you needed help because you're so used to surviving that you don't even take time to look at the whole situation like, okay, so why is all this happening? Because you're in survival mode.
Or
You have
why?
to take an opportunity to step back.
Yeah. Or why are so many people saying the same shit about me? Like getting out of that victim state and victim mode, that
Yes,
victim mindset.
yes.
Um, definitely so. I know so many people that are still in the victim mindset and they think it's everyone else and it's not them. I used to be one of them back in the day. So I know all about it. I know it when I encounter it. I know it when I hear it. I know it when I'm sitting and I'm viewing it. And no one else is going to be able to tell you or show you that something is wrong with you until you take the time to look at it yourself. Take a look at yourself in a
Yes.
minute and be like, damn, what is the fucking problem? Like, everybody keeps saying the same shit about me. And I keep blaming everybody else, but is it actually me? So,
You got to put your hand up at some time and take accountability for your own self.
yeah. So,
Your accountability is the best factor that you can have.
you were definitely right on that. Taking the first step to realize something is wrong is definitely a first step to stepping outside the box. Totally agree with you on that.
Yes. How have you, in this last few years, stepped out of your comfort zone?
Huh. Um, this is gonna be a weird step outside. It's gonna be weird, but not weird. So
I don't think it's weird. I think it's fake, but that's just my opinion.
I've always been I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do type of person. I've never been like a follower. So,
True.
my step out the box these past couple of years, I would have to say, is being more vulnerable. I've always been my business is my business, my testimony is my testimony, my struggles are my struggles. You will never know what the fuck I'm going through because I'm gonna do the shit and handle it on my own. Shit, personal. I've always been very personal.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really gonna know my business like that unless you really know me like that, and I fuck with you like that. But these past couple of years, especially dealing with this platform, uh, God said no. I want you to stop being like that. I want you to stop being in shutdown mode. I want you to share your testimony. I want you to, speak on things that you have experienced, because other people need to hear it. Um, they may not have experienced, the same thing just the same way you have, just in the same vice versa. I may not have quite experienced something the same way that you have, but I have experienced it. You know what I mean? So sharing those stories and sharing those testimonies and being more vulnerable with people, I would definitely have to say has been a step outside of the box. Um, that's been a huge one for me.
Thank you. We don't like them.
We always in between.
Thank you. Ooh.
Stepping outside of my box and letting go of childhood shit has been enough times.
One more time.
And I actually have
Breathe.
about some years back dealing with childhood shit. Forgiving certain people in my life, forgiving myself, not holding grudges regarding certain people in my family, or hell, my father, the whole father-daughter drama and all that shit, which I think is a funny story for me, because when I do choose to speak on it, if someone asks me a question about my father, I usually would call him my sperm donor, right? But
I get that one. I get that
I
one.
have tried to develop a relationship with him. You know what I mean? He came to me because we hadn't spoken in like some years. My grandmother passed, and he got my number for one of my sisters and reached out to me. And I chose to speak with him. He said some things, regarding the past. Okay, I've already gotten past that. However, the thing that I don't think that most people realize when dealing with me, right? I can forgive you for shit that you have done. I can certain sometimes overlook certain things that you have done. But if you tell me something and you say you're not going to go back to your old behavior, or you say things will be different moving forward, or that you're going to try to put effort into something and you don't follow through on that, that's where you have me fucked up at. I don't give a fuck who.
Right.
So, if
One more time. If I've addressed the issue and it stays the same, what are we really talking about? Because again, that to me that's abuse in real life. Because one more time, your narcissistic attitudes and your things and your tendencies that you're saying that you don't do, you're coming back. One of my posts today, when your abuser is like, oh, well, why would you tell someone about the things that I did and said to you? Because that's what you did and said. You did it. You said it. I can't do anything but what you did and said. What are we talking about here?
So when it comes to like stuff like that, don't tell me something that you know you don't mean, or don't tell me something that you know you're not able to follow through on, because that's when to me, I'm done. I've already stepped outside of that box of semi opening myself back up to let you back in, and then you still turn around and basically
do the same thing.
Semi trust that I'm trying to provide to you. You got me fucked up. So if I can literally say I love him, you know what I mean, but I don't have a connection with him like that. If I can literally sit up and say, you know what, it is what it is with this person, what the fuck makes you think that I can't do the same thing with you? So me stepping outside of my box to at least just let somebody in, it's something new for me. Because once I'm done with you, I used to be done with you. Like, fuck you, you don't exist. I would literally walk past your ass and act like I ain't never seen you a day in my life. Hello.
Done.
Now I feel like I semi have to go back to that state of mind. However, you're not completely taking me outside of where I have leveled up from. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've definitely given people grace to change. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say because I say something change, but be aware of what you're doing. Don't just continue to do it and act like nothing ever happened. Hey, Shonda, I see you, darling. Yes. Abusers do a lot, and I totally agree. And going forward, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not in that same mindset. Like,
I'm sorry, love.
Stepping out of my comfort zone and not being a people pleaser. That was one of my things I had to step out of. Like, I have to value myself first before I continue to keep going and look at, oh, well, I'm going to do what they want to do because it's comfortable for me, and it's not, I'm compromising on my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Please, somebody.
And I was worried about everybody else's feelings and what was concerning me. And the shit was fucked up for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to make sure that everybody else was okay, my feelings were not, I didn't consider my own feelings. So I had to step out of that in myself and actually say, I'm valuable.
Yeah, you matter.
My opinion matters. So I can't continue to let you hurt me and say things that are just like, dude, do you not realize what you're saying? You do realize what you're saying, right?
Oh, I realize. Because I used to realize what I used to be saying to people. I knew what I was saying to people. But that's another thing that I had to step outside of my box on. Once I was in demon time or on demon time, I was on that shit. And I meant that shit. Like, oh, you think you don't trying to play? Let's go, bitch. Game on. Straight demon.
Game on.
You know what I mean? But I had to get to a point to where I had to realize hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
I was still that kind, caring, loving person until you had me fucked up. And then I just didn't give a fuck. Because I'm hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm holding on to shit. I'm holding on. You know, I'm still in victim mode. I'm holding on to past traumas and pains and shit and all that shit. So yeah, you don't even know I'm hurt. One word could trigger me and oh, okay, bitch, you done tried to hurt me purposely. I'm on demon time. I got you covered. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Yes.
So me,
Because it's an accumulation of so much over and over and over
yeah.
again that I didn't say.
So yeah, me wanting to step outside of that box of not being on demon time is a huge one for me. Even still right now to this day. Because I really feel like I've been really, really tested. um, these past 2 years, I've never been so tested in my life by people. But these past
But
2 years, I have been tested, and I really feel like, oh, you done got this whole positive mindset shit twisted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still the same people. I still put your ass in your motherfucking place. I just go about it a different way. Don't fucking play with
yeah.
me. You know what I mean? Like, but as I got
Yes. Namaste, friend. Namaste. We gonna come back
I have to
because again,
hurt people,
it's
hurt
the
people.
growth
And I'm
element.
in a happy place.
Yes.
You're still stuck. I'm in a happy place. So
Yes.
I can't let you
And it's
get
the
to me.
growth.
I can't let the bullshit that you're on get to me. I can't let whatever this spiteful shit or deceitful shit you're trying to do get to me. Because you're fucking unhappy with yourself. You're not unhappy. You're
Yeah.
not actually unhappy with me and who I am. You're unhappy with yourself because you see something within me that you wish you had within you. I have awakened your demons. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
And that
And
light, your inner light,
I can't change who I am.
everybody can't help that.
The fact that I light up a room. If I could give you that, here you go, baby. You can gladly have this bright light that I offer. But I can't give you that. You can only give yourself that. So I
Yes.
had to learn me stepping outside of the box and learning and knowing and understanding that hurt people, and not to take everything personal. Even if I don't get me wrong, a lot of times I feel like some shit has been very, very, very fucking personal. I still every form of negativity that comes my way, I try to turn into a positive. I look at it like
Try.
so that I'm stepping outside of my box that way is a huge one for me. Um, and not being on demon time. A very huge thing for
Mm-hmm.
me on this journey and path that I'm still on to this day. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still discovering, I'm still changing and working on my mindset and the things that I want and how I'm going to continue to keep growing.
It's a daily walk. Like every day that you can come in and you can make yourself better. Like I'm not in competition with anybody. I'm in competition with myself. I know that I'm a better person than I was yesterday. That's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
The hell that I have survived and made it through, at the end of the day, I don't care about anybody else and what they got going on. That's stepping out of my comfort zone because I don't care about what anybody else is doing because I'm worried about me and what I'm doing. That's it. That's all. Is it going to be a betterment for me and my family? Anything else is irrelevant at this point. I am trying to go to the next level.
Yeah.
Stepping out of my comfort zone, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. If I want to come out of what I'm in now, I have to do that. I have to get out my own way. And that's stepping out of my comfort zone. Get out my own way. You making excuses and you procrastinating for what? Get out of your way. Take the chance and do it.
That but don't say.
How would you know if you never take the chance and do it? Yes, Shonda, I totally agree. I am my best competition. Because at the end of the day, who else we got to worry about? Nobody but me. Because don't nobody give me no money. Don't nobody pay my bills. Don't nobody do nothing for me but me. So why should I worry about what anybody else is doing? What the I don't care. I'm worried about me and my situation.
Something else that I had to learn a while back, and
Totally agree.
I still work on it semi to this day. Stepping outside of the box of sometimes you got to leave people behind that you've been knowing for years. Um, when
It's
you
hurtful.
are in that trauma state, you're in a pain state, or you're holding on to something, from your past,
Oh, thank
or
you,
even in
boo.
your present.
I love you.
um, Even in your present, and you're around people that have the same thing going on as you, just maybe in a different way. You guys bond with that. You connect with that. You guys hold on to that for
Yeah.
years, and y'all navigate together with that. But
Yeah.
when one of you get to a certain point, or maybe, hopefully, the best way would be hopefully all of you. But let's
Yeah.
face it, one person always gets to a different level or realizes something else before the next friend, right?
Right.
You get to the point of, okay, damn shit, I need to work on myself. I need some motherfucking therapy. Like, something is wrong. And you start to grow and develop and take accountability, acknowledge shit you know that you have done or you haven't done. You're not playing a victim anymore.
Or
You're
that
not
you
playing the
went
blame
through.
game. You start to
Yeah.
grow apart from people like that.
Mm-hmm.
You start to lose people out of your life, and that connection is not there anymore, and that's fine. Would you love to take someone with you on a higher journey? Of course, because you've been maybe knowing this person for years. However, stepping outside of your comfort zone and saying, I gotta let this person go. It is what it is.
It's
And
no
we all
longer.
are on two different levels. We all are going in two totally different directions. And that's fine. Long as whatever direction you're going, I wish you the best. And I hope your direction is a positive direction. You know what I mean? But yeah,
It's the growth away from trauma bonds.
it's stepping
That's
outside.
what I have learned. That's definitely what I have learned. I have learned I am growing out of my trauma bonds. Like, I am not still in the same place that I was. So the mental that I had then to be around certain people, I no longer have. Like, I love you and I have nothing against you, but my mindset is not still in that same
Yeah.
place. And as Shonda said, leave the dead way behind. I get that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's super important. Like, I'm not going to continue to carry the weight and these burdens of stuff I don't have to carry. Like, I literally give stuff to God. Like, God, this ain't for me. This is you. Like, I'm not about to carry the weight of these burdens because, one, you've delivered me from them. So why am I going to sit here and continue to hold on to stuff that do not push me to the next level? Like, I'm not staying stagnant at this level to be here for what? Like, I'm not going to stay in the same place that I was. I'm growing into a new level. I cannot carry the same stuff because I have already conquered these things.
Yeah.
So let me move forward and keep moving.
It's all about switching your state of mind. You can't carry that negative mind state and think that shit is going to happen. It's impossible, damn near.
All the way.
I'm not saying that being a positive person or having a positive mindset, that shit doesn't happen. Shit happens all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. When you figure it out, that's when the attacks more come.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to stay prayed up and you got to keep it moving. Like, I'm going to be positive.
I'm on your ass. And if you sit there and be like, you know what, fuck this shit, all this bullshit always happen. No, you gotta just level yourself back down and get your thought process back together. Be like, nah, bitch, you won't win today. With
No.
the mind state and figure some other shit out and make it happen. Don't get in that dwell state, that victim state, that I'm tired of shit always happening to me. Shit happens to people every single motherfucking day. That's a part of life. Point blank, period.
Yes.
What are you going to do about
it? But you have to be able to go to the next level and not keep on pulling. You can't keep dragging your problems with you. At some point, you have to put them problems down. Like, I'm not going to continue to hold on to shit that doesn't serve me. Does it serve me in this season for me to continue to hold on to it?
Girl, I'm about to tell this light up. I had to drop my notes down because I'm still kind of little, cloudy in the brain. You know how I get. It takes me a minute
Girl,
for some shit to click in and shit. So I ain't want to forget nothing. But yes, if you don't change your mindset, if you don't change your focus, your drive, the way that you think, the way that you respond to shit, you
that
have
part.
to at some point in time in your life be able to step outside of that comfort zone box of, okay, what is it that I need to do within myself for me to be able to get here? And I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of accountability. It takes a
The main thing
lot
is
of
accountability.
commitment. It takes a lot of, damn, I have been bullshitting for a long time, or damn, I have, been this type of person for a long time. I could have gotten so much shit accomplished if I wasn't stuck here in this place. Or
Yeah,
maybe be further in life if I would have changed my environment, the circle of people that I run with. Um,
definitely.
just stepping outside of your box and knowing that all of those things that I just named has to occur. It's huge. It's scary. That's why a lot of people don't like to step outside of their comfort zone. They
Definitely.
stay stagnant and right there with that and those things. And that's fine if you're one of those type of people, but don't complain about what you don't have or how far you are in life, because you are the only one holding your own self back.
Definitely. Again, stepping out of your own way.
Oh yeah.
Definitely stepping out of your own way. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. What do you think the biggest obstacle is out of stepping out of your comfort zone?
The biggest obstacle is tuning out the naysayers, tuning
Hey,
out people that you love, your family members, close friends, anyone that is involved in your life, in your circle.
fear. Okay, come on, Sandra.
When you say something to someone that you want to do or you're trying to accomplish, and they have that mindset of, because once again, they're in fear. So they put their insecurities and fear
There
off
is
on you. Oh,
insecurities,
girl,
definitely.
tripping. You ain't gonna be able to do that. I think that's stupid. This and this and this. They have a whole bunch of negative shit to shoot off at your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These niggas,
One more
shoot them
time.
motherfuckers. They shoot them bitches off. Now everybody
Yeah.
know I need
Yes.
something.
Come on
You know
now.
what I mean? Tuning
Yes.
the naysayers and not letting their insecurities put fear back into you to slow you down, I would have to say,
Yes.
is a huge obstacle for most people.
Definitely. Definitely. I totally agree with that one. Because at the end of the day, it's like, well, I never accomplished it. You can't tell me, because this is a whole different ball game. Like, the digital world is something totally different. Like, we can make money doing anything. Literally, we're at home making money
You
every
better
day
preach,
now.
Shonda. I'm with you, but I'm sorry, sure. You better preach it, Shonda.
Girl, that's my baby. Let me tell you. Come on, Miss Hamilton. Let's go. Soon to be the missus. Let's go. Because real life, it is so much that's going on in life that people, they want to stay where they are and they want to stay comfortable where they
Exactly.
are. Stepping out of your comfort zone is the best thing that you can do. I don't want to be the same.
Yeah.
I want to go
Been
to
there.
the next level. I do not want to stay where I am. I want to keep it moving.
Yeah.
One more time, the ambition just of my immediate circle.
Yeah.
My children alone are very ambitious
Claudia,
people.
nice to have you join. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch people as they're joining. I don't see well.
I can't.
Go ahead.
Look, and then I can't even see nobody, so I'm sorry. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
And it's just a blessing. No, I'm just saying it's a blessing to step out of your comfort zone, to have people around you who support and push you. You know what I'm saying? Like they are at the age that they support and push me. Like, Mama, that sounds dope. How? What I got to do that?
Yeah.
Let me let you know, because as soon as I get done with this training, baby, you right here on it with me. Because I know you know some people who want to change their life and get their money together and you know do what's best
Like I
for their
said,
family in the future.
taking yourself out on a date or going to the bar by yourself. You never know who you may meet. You never know who you may run into. You never know who may own something or has something that could assist you in what you're trying to do if you don't believe in. Oh, I don't talk to new motherfuckers. I don't know that motherfucker, so what the fuck I'm about to spark up conversation with this person for? All that, and
One more time.
honestly feel like that's silly shit. You know what I mean? uh,
Say comfort zone.
Mingle. There's nothing wrong
You
with
got to step out.
you never know what you may be able to learn or obtain from just sitting down and just generally being nice to a person and saying hello. You never know what type of conversation can spark up, especially business wise when you're trying to strive for something. You never
Yes.
know who the fuck you're talking to until you get to talking.
Yes. And you gotta open your mouth for you to get the opportunity to even get your money or whatever out.
So, like, just
They
stepping
take
outside of your comfort zone. First, being comfortable enough with yourself to be able to take yourself out on a date. Actually, be able to sit down at a table in a restaurant or at a bar and sit down and eat by yourself and drink by yourself and feel comfortable and love that shit. You know what I mean? It sounds like going
yes.
by myself. I mean,
Say all the
like,
time.
by myself.
Say all the time and meet everybody.
I enjoy my own motherfucker.
Say I like me. Say I like my company.
When I'm really not paying attention to people. And so when people do encounter me and they come up to me, they be like, I've been watching your ass for about an hour. You don't give a fuck if a nigga up in here paying attention to you, if a female is looking at you, like you just in your own world.
Yeah. I like me. Look, I like me.
You know what I mean?
I don't worry about nobody else. I'm not here for y'all. I'm here for me. I'm here to enjoy my own company and myself. I'm not here. I'm not here to be an onlooker and looking at everybody else. I want to have fun, and I'm going to have fun.
But thank you for breaking out. And now since our ice is broken, now, okay, yes, I will pay you some attention and let's spark out some good conversation. Because now you have made me laugh. And I appreciate a good laugh. You know what I mean? So, but honey, I'll take my own self out in a minute because I'm comfortable with who I am. Like, I don't have to get dressed up. None of that. Would literally get off of work and take myself out and have me a great time. Like, I got heels and all type of motherfucking shit, and I'm in a whole uniform.
They let go.
Let go. I don't care about that because I'm comfortable enough within myself. I know what type of woman I am. You know what I'm saying? So none of that stuff phases me. I don't care how another person may view me like, oh, that motherfucker in here with your uniform on or hair ain't come. No, I don't care about none of that. I know
I'm going to enjoy myself while I'm here. Because I see you watching you watching me. No, you're sitting here watching me enjoying myself because you over there trying to figure it out. What you trying to figure out?
That's a huge one. A lot of people are scared to meet themselves. In order to fully step outside of your comfort zone, you have to meet and reintroduce yourself to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. Every day.
Every day.
I do about myself every single day. Like recently, I just learned, oh, just know how to control my anger more than what I thought. I did that. Like I really, really did. Because some of the things that go through my head sometimes, especially when I feel like, okay, I'm waving the white flag. I ain't coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be genuine, or I'm trying to be a fucking adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I feel like somebody trying to play with my intelligence or some shit, or trying to play period, like the old Pika, a whole fuse would have went the fuck off. Like I would have fucked up somebody's car, like all type of shit, and left you a nice little note to tell you that I done fucked your shit up and bitch, come holler at me. Type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
the growth is calling the growth.
People send flunkies to do shit. Like I don't deal with flunkies. I like to go direct to the person. Like the he say she say shit. I don't fuck with that shit. I have someone I want to go directly to the source. I don't want to believe
Right.
and go off of what somebody else may say because I know how words get twisted. I know how people add in their own shit. I know how, especially if, and this has been emotional shit happened to me recently. How some people just don't love you the fucking way that you think that they love you or that they root for you in that same way. They're jealous or iffy of you for whatever fucking reasons and do spiteful shit for whatever motherfucking reasons, and it blows your whole head. But even then, you have to take a step back and be like, I don't get it. I don't understand it, but thank you for taking your mask off. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate you.
And that's the thing that I've seen, and definitely since COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like, people's masks are definitely coming off. Like, the person that you thought they were, they really are not. And there's people, so many people that are around, like, oh, you really don't fuck with me. Oh, you really not my people. Like, you really don't like me. Okay, I respect that. Love you, and I'm going to keep it moving. Like, I no longer tolerate people that just, oh, okay, well, me and you been friends all these years, so we going to stay friends. No, if you don't like me, why am I around you? That does not make sense to me. Like, Cain killed Abel. I'm not going to sit and play with anybody about mine. Okay? We're no longer doing that anymore.
Listen. For falling out with friends. So I think that's been a huge one for me. So yeah, this is a good one setting outside of my comfort zone for me because I've never fallen out with friends. I've never had friends fall out with me. Like ever. As of recently, though,
it's been eye-opening.
Like, type shit. And it's people I would never have thought, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, damn. Nobody say, like, oh, I don't fuck with Keisha. If you've been fucking with me, people just don't say that. And I'm not saying it like, oh, you know, I'm the best friend ever. But people literally do not go up to other people and be like, oh, no, I don't fuck with Keisha. Have you ever heard anybody come up to you and say that? Like, so when I hear shit like
me, no way. Not me.
When I hear shit out of the street about me, or you know, things I have said or things I have supposed to have done or how I'm supposed to be, it blows me the fuck away. But I have to laugh at the shit because I'm like, well, damn. Well, I guess if ain't nobody talking about you, you ain't doing something. You know what I'm saying? You doing something.
You're doing something right because you part of the conversation.
It's like what? I don't know.
And I don't.
But
for me not to bother nobody and my name to be out here like that is crazy to me. Like, I don't bother anybody. I get up, I go to work, I handle and make sure that my kids is all right. That's it, that's all. So for that conversation about me, the stuff that came back about me, bro.
Hello, Sarah. Nice to have you join. I'm trying to catch everybody. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm functioning.
I see, come on.
My full functional self, so forgive me. And I'm a little blind because I still haven't found my glasses. And my lady.
We gonna find your glasses.
New one, so. But yeah, even with that, I've had to come to the realization of it is what it is. You know what I mean? You never know what a person thinks about you or how they feel about you until they finally just can't take it no more, and that mask has to come off. And you can have literally not done a damn thing to this person. Nothing. Nothing physically, nothing emotionally. You ain't stolen no money from them. You don't owe them no money. You ain't fucked them over. You have literally did nothing to this person, but they don't like you. So that means you've never liked me. Like, because I ain't changed. I haven't changed, but
I have not.
My personality. I haven't changed who I am. I've just changed
And
my
good evening, darling.
mindset more in a more positive direction. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I haven't generated
And I'm not focused on everything being negative and everything being a fight or everything being a blow up and everything always being drama. Like, I don't even deal with stuff.
I'm sorry.
Say, hey, darling.
How we were talking about the how we fuck up people demons in them. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Trey. I'm just trying to catch everybody. I just see some blue shit, and I'm like, okay, somebody new.
He said, hold on. That's it.
But no, it was checking on me earlier, and we were speaking about how once you change to that positive mindset, and you could have probably already been a positive person. However, it just wasn't in you to the extent to where it is now.
Oh, definitely.
Like, I've always been that friend to where I'm not gonna lie to you. I may be on some fuckery and bullshit with you, but behind closed doors, I'm gonna tell you, like, bitch, now you know you was on some bullshit. Sir, you know you was on some bullshit. I'm gonna ride with you in public, but I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong behind closed doors. Now, if you put me in a predicament to tell you that you're wrong in public, you put me in that predicament. However, I'm always going to be that friend, and I've always been that type of friend. I'm not going to ride with you just to ride with you because I'm your motherfucking friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. You know what I mean? So I've always been positive in that state.
It goes both ways because you feel that.
Two people is what's different about me now. You don't trigger me like a fuse no damn more like that. I've always lit up any room I've been into. Hell, we've had parties galore. Hey, Keegan, you gonna know I'm in the building. I'll come to parties.
The whole time. Let's go.
You know what I mean? So you always gonna know what the fuck I'm somewhere. I've never been shy. And I've always had that fun, positive energy about me. However, what has changed is my mindset, the way I'm trying to develop myself to move further. Me being a little bit more positive and not wanting to play victim or be a victim, or feel sorry for myself when shit happens. What has changed is that my response to you, and I give God all the damn glory for that, because that trigger is hard for you to pull from me right now. It's very, very hard to pull it. If you are able to pull that trigger for me, I need to go back to therapy and do some more work on myself. Then I have to admit that I care for you, because in order for somebody to trigger you, you have to care for them.
Definitely.
A person cannot trigger you if you don't care for them. So
definitely.
One, I have to admit, okay, I care for this motherfucker because they're able to trigger me. You know what I mean? Now, if it's just you don't know and they just automatically got you fucked up, that's something totally different. But most of the time when you are triggered, you're triggered by people that you still love or care for.
Definitely. Nobody else will trigger me like that. At the end of the day, if I literally don't care about you, I don't care. Like, you can say or do whatever. If I care about you, I'm going to blow the fuck up because I care about you. I care about your response. I care about your feelings. I'm not going to say something to you.
Yes, Queen. Yes.
It's going to break. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to truthfully give you my truth, and I'm going to understand where you're coming from. And if I blow up, it's a reason behind the blow up because clearly you didn't hear or listen or comprehend anything that I said or anything that was going on.
Care. You know, people don't
That part.
care what the fuck you're going through, what they have done to make you maybe feel a certain way, or for you to be hurt off of their actions. People don't care. Let's be very fucking clear on that. People do not care anymore.
Stepping out of that comfort zone. When people hurt you and you still look at them and you still look at them with love, even though I know I wouldn't do it, but everybody's not me. Everybody doesn't have the same mindset. Nobody looks at the situation in the same way that I do because from my mindset, I know it was me who had to carry the load and do everything. So not everybody thinks like that. You know what I'm saying? When you have to carry the load and it's all you look at things totally different than.
It's always from a love, yeah. Okay. Somebody that you love or that you thought loved you. Absolutely.
That me a poop. It's a woosah moment. So it's a woosah moment. You have to step out of that. In your stepping out of your comfort zone, have you ever had moments of self-doubt?
I'm seeing that's a good question because when most people talk to me, even you included, y'all look at me as the strong friend, right? Oh, this bitch can endure anything. This bitch shit. If I got a problem, I know Kiki can help us fix it. She always got some shit up her sleeve for some shit to get done, right?
Right. Agreed.
Yeah, I've had doubt of myself before. However, I sit there, and this is what I do when I have doubt. I literally make a list. The pros and cons of why I think I have doubt.
Okay.
And even if the cons outweigh my pros, then I literally have me a conversation with God. And then I just be like, okay, why am I doubting myself? Kika, anything you've ever put your mind to, you've always accomplished. What is the problem now? So I'm only gonna be or stay in that doubt area zone maybe a day or two. Then I'm off and running places.
One more time, because again, you're gonna push yourself. If you set your mind to do something, you're gonna do it.
That's what I do.
Like, okay, I might be hesitant on this, but at the same point in time, I'm about to get this done and over with so I can keep it moving.
Yeah.
And you've always been like that. So yes, I will definitely say that you have always been that way. Even in the midst of crisis or anything going on, you still make it through. So stepping out of your comfort zone, you do it all the time. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
I'm learning. Look, I'm learning.
My comfort zone is going to be slightly different from others because I've always stepped out of my comfort zone. I am what a lot of people call fearless to a certain extent. Yeah, I guess I am. I don't know. That's just who I've been for as long as I fucking know.
Every day. Yeah.
I don't know any other way. I guess I'll say that. I don't know any other way but to just do it and try it.
Yeah.
I don't like to live off of regrets. I don't want to later look down the line and be like, damn, could I have done that? Or could I have gotten further in that if I just would have taken the time to try it? You know what I mean? Yeah. Nothing is wrong with trying something. And when I say try something, you're not trying it halfway or being mediocre. No, you're full-fledged.
You're going full-fledged going into it.
To see what you're able to do.
Yes. But stepping out of your comfort zone, that's half the battle. Do you feel like in this
Hey,
season
Sheldon.
that you are a sorry, you know, phone going nuts as usual.
And love.
Do you feel like in this season you are a generational curse
I'm sorry,
breaker?
but what you say?
Do you feel like in this season you are a generational curse breaker
Yes.
and stepping out of your comfort zone?
Yes. Because like
Okay.
I said, I come from a family that everyone, well, damn near everyone has fucking degrees. You know what I mean? Corporate job.
Mhm.
No, you got to get a good job and a big job, to make it be important, succeed. That's the way a part of life. That's the way it needs to be. This is what I need you to do. Oh, yada, 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 yada. Even though I was raised and brought up like that, me and my accomplishments were not to per se, oh, I'm doing this because this is gonna make my mama happy. Or oh, I'm doing this because my auntie and them are gonna be proud of me. No, I don't to be and love my mama and them to death. I don't give a fuck if I was doing something to make you happy. I don't. And they all
Sorry.
know.
So, one more time. Love you,
My
but I
accomplishment
want to
was
make me
for
happy.
me. I wanted to prove something to
Yeah.
myself. So if I was a cashier, I immediately would go into that job and be like, oh, I'm gonna be a lead in 3 months. And so
Mhm.
once I was
Every
at
time.
lead, how long I need to do this job to be able to become a supervisor? Okay, I got that down pat. Once I am within something and I put my mind to something, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get there. That's the point I'm striving for and the goal I'm going to reach. However, I've always known within certain jobs, hey Barb, I love you.
Say hey, boo.
Earlier, she always pick me up. However, I've always known within certain jobs how high I did not want to go because one, it could become more stressful, and two, you may lose more time with yourself and your family and things you're trying to do. So I will automatically know within that company or whatever I was in, no, I only want to make sure I go to this level. And I'm going to make sure I get to that level. But once I'm at that level and I've done that all I either can do or have learned, I'm bored. Now it's time for me
Yeah.
to move on to
Now I
something
gotta
else.
go.
And yeah, I'm like that
And
within,
I've learned that about
I'm like
myself too.
that within, I don't want to say I'm like that within my relationships, but in order to be in a relationship with me, your mindset has to constantly keep growing. Because I'm constantly
Yeah.
evolving and growing every day. Um,
Yeah.
I don't like to stay stagnant. I don't. And I need someone who is moving in the same direction I'm moving in. Because I'm a constant thinker. You say it all the time. You think too damn much. You do too damn much. I'm a constant
But one more
thinker. I'm a
time,
constant,
that's
okay,
how
I
you
do not make this
grow.
happen over here type of person. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I need somebody on my team with me who's one, first of all, strong enough to handle me and check me
Right.
just a slight little bit, put me in my place, but also be there to support me and be proud of me. And we support each other and we move together as a motherfucking union and make shit happen. You know what I mean? I
And
need a motherfucker with
not be jealous.
vision.
And not be jealous of success
Not be jealous that your
and
woman making more
accomplishment.
money than you and all that type of dumbass shit. Like, I can't stand an insecure man. Like, I can't. That's off topic, but, but I can't. So yeah, stepping outside of the comfort zone of me just knowing what I have always wanted and that's what I'm going to do, and me not caring about what anyone else thinks about it is me.
Yeah. Agreed. Totally agree. So being the generational curse breaker.
What about you, Sheree?
Listen,
Yes, cool it out. Definitely
I
agree with you.
definitely, I definitely see it because I'm taking myself out of go to work, figure it out, do something different. And that's where I'm at now. I was always, okay, let's play it safe. I've always been that person to always play it safe.
I agree.
So now me stepping out of my comfort zone is let's try this podcast. Okay, I guess I can do it. And me stepping out of it is like, oh, I do this every day anyway. I didn't talk to people every day, all day. So, yeah, this makes sense. It's not a difference. It's the same thing. But the work behind the scenes, yes, that's the hard work about doing this. Because having a conversation, yeah, it's fine. But stepping out of my comfort zone was, oh, you got to do all this background stuff. Like, this is a lot of stuff to do. You got to make sure that you have content to actually sit here and talk to people about. And you can't just be sitting on here just, oh, well, we can't always just fly off the hip. It's cool to, but at the same point in time, I want to have content that you come back and you want to rewatch this again, and you want to like and share, and you want to show other people and let people know what we're talking about. Because I'm sitting here watching shows with my daughter, like, what is this?
Or
yeah.
How many viewers I'm going to get? Or how many people are going to actually be watching when I go live? Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know, in any live I do, I start talking before one motherfucker log in. Because I don't care. You're going to either come back and watch it later down the line and review it down the line. Yes, would it be great for all of these people that log in or see it, you know, when we're live? Well, after we've wrapped up, it would be great for all of those people to log in all at once when we're going live. Or, of course, it would be. Because, you know how people think, oh, they can't be talking about nothing because I done logged in and it was only 3 people on there, so let me hurry up and log off because they ain't talking about shit. I don't care if I'm literally on here talking to me and you just talking, or I'm just talking about myself. I'm trying to get what I want to say out because, yes, do views matter to a certain extent when it comes to monetary wise for me, okay? Mm-hmm. But me getting my point out, me sharing my story, me wanting to talk about what I want to talk about, or me having a testimony, or me speaking on some real shit to somebody, I don't give a fuck if one motherfucker is on here when I first go live. You will see it later on down the line. You're either going to watch it or you're not going to watch it. You're either going to catch on to my wave or you're not going to catch on to my wave. It's not going to make me any difference because I'm still going to be me and I'm still going to present you with something that I feel like is of substance and not just utter complete bullshit. Now, do I have my moments where I'm on my little ghetto thug shit? I like silly shit and stuff too. But no, I don't want to use my platform to just provide you with garbage. I use so much garbage on a daily basis. And I'm like, so over 100 and some thousand motherfuckers gonna sit up here and don't watch this stupid ass shit. They're literally on there talking about nothing. But that says nothing about our fucking society. Like, it's sad. It's sad as hell. Yeah. So no. One more time. Come on now. I just don't want to be just the extra bull. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me for me to be on this platform and not have something genuinely to say. Yeah, like, I can't do it. Like, I may laugh and giggle at certain shit, but I ain't about to sit and watch your dumb ass shit all day and you ain't talking about nothing. Like, I get nothing educational from it. It doesn't make me say, oh, well, damn. I just learned something today. It doesn't make me do none of that, but just sit there and laugh. A good laugh is fine, but your whole platform is full of bullshit. Don't get me wrong. To each his own. You getting paid. Don't get me wrong. You getting paid off that shit. So each his own. If that's what you get paid very well. You like shit. I get money off of just being on bullshit. More power to you. But me, the other way around, my stepping out of my comfort zone is, no, I'm going to present something that I feel that is of substance. We're going to laugh. We're going to joke. We're going to present you with something of substance. We're going to get on some ghetto shit sometimes. We're going to talk about sexual shit, have our jokes or nastiness about that. It's going to be about life and all different types of shit. I just don't want to present you with dumb bullshit every single day. That's just not me. Yeah. That's not now. So I want you to be comfortable enough to come back and know that there's going to be something that you're going to learn and gain every day. I just don't want it to be, and I
want to see your testimony.
Yeah, I
You know,
care
at the end of the day,
about
your
the
testimony is
motivational
important.
side of it more than just the money I receive from it. That's what I care about.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Then let's go.
So yes, that's my 795.
Hey. Hey.
Hello, Miss. Oh shit, I don't know what I just did, y'all. I don't see nobody no more now.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So you have any other questions? This is your show.
What other what other cycles do you think you have broken from stepping out of your comfort zone?
The not staying silent cycle.
Okay. So you have always spoken your truth though. So what do you mean?
To a certain extent, you know, back when you're younger, you're taught to you're taught to be quiet. Don't talk when grown folks talking, or don't insert yourself in a grown person's conversation. All of that is fine and dandy to a certain extent. But what I don't think that people realize is that when you tell your children to or you tell your children to be quiet or get out grown folks' business or whatever the circumstances may be, to a certain extent, you're teaching them to have nothing to say.
Not to have an opinion.
Okay, even if you do have a question about something, it's not okay for you to ask it. It's not okay for you to speak.
It's a time and place.
It's not okay for you to challenge an adult with your opinion and their opinions or what they're saying to be true. So I go through this all the time with some of Roz's teachers at school. My mother has been taught, yes, it may be a teacher or whomever. She's been taught not to just agree with something just because you're someone of authority and I'm supposed to agree.
Right. She has an opinion.
If I got an opinion or a question and it just does not make sense to me and register to me, oh, my baby is taught to follow up with motherfucking questions. And if you don't like it, what I tell my baby, I'll tell them to call your mama on the phone.
Have a call him. Yes.
What you're not going to do is my baby in fucking class. Because you're not able to handle the challenge and the question. Fuck that. We don't do that over here. So that's it. Breaking the cycle of being quiet is what I definitely know. I'm damn near considered the black sheep of the family for that. No, I don't want to be quiet. I don't want my kids to be quiet. I mean, yes, to a certain extent, and yes, have respect and know when to shut the fuck up and when to speak, of course. But no, I don't want to be quiet. And I'm not children to be quiet. If you have a question, you should be able to ask your question. If you have an opinion, you should be able to have an opinion. If you don't understand what I'm saying to you, or you don't understand why this needs to be this way, you have the right to ask me that question or to have an objective. I object. But
it might not always count.
You have to follow up with reasons with me of why you object. Yeah. So that's what I teach my baby. That's what I teach my kids. Like, no, we ain't silent over here. So
they definitely, that's why I think that's part of the leadership, you know, when they ask questions.
Yeah. It teaches them leadership skills. It teaches all sorts of skill sets that people have no idea about.
I agree. Because our children are something different. And I think that's because of the women that we are. our children are something different. I will say that. Okay? It's because of the women that we are. We always think outside of the box. We don't just continuously go along with the flow of everybody else and what everybody else is doing. It comes with ask a question. What is your opinion on what's going on?
Yeah.
My children sit back and they observe. That's one thing our children are. They're observers. I would say that every single one of them. They observe every time. Say thank you, darling, for the stars.
Girl, I can't.
Hi,
I
Raymond.
don't know what I did to my screen, but I just see. I don't see nobody comments or nothing no more. I don't know what's going on. But
Aw.
I literally I don't know what I pushed. I don't know what I did. I can't see nothing. But thank you. Um. But yeah, my daughter observes me so much. She literally can tell me like I have this one person and I'll be like, they don't exist in my life. And she be like, Mom, you lying. She called me right out on my shit every time. Like, Mom, you lying.
It's a good thing.
I be like,
Because it keeps you grounded.
That's dead to me. Does not exist. And she be like, Mom, whatever. You're lying. That's how much she observes me and she knows me. And I like that. Because she knows immediately when anything is wrong with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't believe in, oh, you have to hide everything from your child. That's stupid shit. Like, you talk to your
Because kids see it anyway.
kids.
Children see everything. They see everything.
They see
Because at the end of the day, they see it anyway.
goes on around them. Step outside of that conversation.
Yes.
Break that cycle. Talk to your kids.
Yes. Open it up.
Yep.
Because you never know, like, the mindset.
Now from some of our parents. There's a disconnect there. Some of us are not able to fully communicate with our parents on a level that most individuals are, that grew up with parents that actually sat down and talked to them, that actually let the child have an opinion, that actually asked their child's opinion, or just spoke to them on real, genuine shit, just period. Those type of people have marvelous relationships with their family or parents. The ones that have been told to shh, or you a kid, you don't get an opinion. Your opinion don't count. That shit don't matter. Stay in your place. All that shit. A lot of us are not close to our parents, as we should be.
Because it made us go ask questions outside of the household.
Yeah.
Because if you would have sat and let me talk to you instead of going outside of the household, I wouldn't experience half the things that I experienced. Because again, you let a child go out into the world and figure it out for themselves. And like when you're talking about your dad, like I didn't know my father. Like, yes, he lived with me, but I didn't know my father until I came back to take care of him.
Yeah.
This is after the fact of all the things that me and him went through. This is after the fact of him putting me out at a young age.
In the house with him. So yeah. Do you hear how that sounds? That's crazy.
So one more time. Are you listening?
The man. You hold on that you don't know and he doesn't know you.
It had no clue. One more time. No clue about me. Didn't have a relationship, any of that. Yes, you paid for things that I needed. Yes, you provided a home. But aside of that, a relationship, we didn't have one. I didn't know who my father was until I came home to take care of him.
Listen, I still don't know who my sperm donor is, and he damn for sure don't know me. And yes, I'm back to calling him my sperm donor, and he damn for sure don't know me. But I'm fine with that. It is what it is. I just, like I said, if you say something to me, I expect for you to follow through on what you say to me. And when you don't, there's no coming back for me from that. I've already set up and let you disappoint me enough. So why would I continue to let you continue to disappoint me? Yeah. And it is what it is. Like, I have no connection to you. You really have no connection to me outside of you. You use your sperm to make me. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. Love you, yeah, because you're my father, but
yeah,
we don't have a connection. There's no connection. And my sisters get upset. Well, I'm gonna say sisters. One of my sisters really gets upset with me. When I say it,
And I get it to a certain extent, but like I have to tell her, y'all lived in the same city. I lived in
Yeah.
a different city. I was a summer kid. You know what I mean? This man came and picked me up on the summers and still never spent no time with me. I always ended up at your house or my granny's house. You know what I mean? I can go real deep into some shit. And I really feel like adults, they think that kids don't remember the shit that happens to them when they're a child. And then when they
Kids remember
at an
everything.
older age, they everything is just supposed to be great and fine and dandy and okay, and they think that you don't know shit. Yeah, we do. That doesn't happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm older with my own kids now, and long as you didn't abuse me or sexual abuse me or nothing like that, I can let it fly over my head. I can even be like, you know what, that shit is in the past, but bitch, I always got my eyes on you. I don't trust.
Yeah. Once you disappoint me, and I get it.
Yeah,
Like I get it.
it's a wrap.
And trust is never regained back to. You will never get the same level of trust that I had with you in the beginning. Like once you break my trust, it's very hard. Like I will love you. Like I can love. That's the one thing that I do. I love. But at the same point in time, I'm not going to give you all the same level of love that I had. There is going to be a difference. I'm not going to put all my trust in you. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, okay, well, I love you, and I'm just going to love you because you're my family. No, there's limits to that now. There are limits to that. Like,
Because that is another thing that I have kept outside of my box. As of recently, offering my trust up front to someone and letting them show me that they didn't deserve my trust. At first, oh, Kika, I didn't trust a mother. Nigga, I didn't trust if you blink 2 times in front of my face, I wasn't trusting it. Because I've gone through so much. So nothing really phases me. Nothing like really shocks me. Nothing is kind of never like a oh my fucking God moment for me. I've been through a lot.
yeah,
So me stepping
agree.
out of that comfort zone of wanting to trust up front, me wanting to see the good in people up front until you show me something different is a very, I would probably say, outside of vulnerability, that's in my top 2 of stepping outside of my.
Oh, yeah.
That's my top 2. Of me offering my trust to you up front until you show me something different.
And when you show me something different, you get something different.
You get something different.
You're not getting the same. You're not going to get the same level anymore. It's just not that. Like, and again, that's me stepping out of my comfort zone because again, I will forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive. And again, my feelings were on the back burner.
And see, I'm the opposite. Fuck you. Now, nigga, I'm on demon time and shit. Let's go. I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm the opposite of that now.
Yeah.
Yes. If we're grown enough to be able to sit down to have a real adult conversation and we're both are willing to take accountability and acknowledgement for our actions and behaviors or certain things that have been done, then yes, I can forgive and we can try to move forward. But what I'm not about to do is sit and babysit with you and act like I'm the only one that played a part in something that went wrong and you're fucking Jesus. We're not gonna do that. I'm about to sit there and do that bullshit.
Nope. At all. At all.
I'm not even about to allow you to even get away with that bullshit. So if you are already knowing that, yeah, it's best you stay the fuck away from me. Avoid the fuck out of me. Stay the fuck away from me because I'm about to hold you accountable.
Yes.
We're not going
and I think the accountability
line game and point, and you just Jesus and ain't did shit. We ain't doing that.
It's the accountability factor for me because at the end of the day, you know what you did.
Fuck yeah.
You know what you
They
did.
know they did.
You know what you did. But it's okay because I grow from that. I've learned from that. I definitely have taken points and I acknowledge everything that has happened and I'm going to move forward.
Yeah.
And I know how to treat you moving forward.
Yeah, you
It
know,
still
I
will be with
moving
love.
forward. But
It
even
will
with
still
that
be with
though,
love. It's just be from a distance.
even with knowing how to treat you moving forward, it's a huge one for me. That's even me stepping outside of my box. Me still wanting to provide some form of grace towards you, some form of respect towards you, to where I can speak to you, and it will not trigger me or make me feel a certain type of way because I've grown and changed that mindset within me. You know what I mean? I don't have
Thank you
to
for the
hate you.
flower. Come on, Raymond.
I don't have to hate you. You know what I mean? I see you for who you are. Things happen. It is what it is. If we weren't adults enough to both want to sit and have a conversation about it, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I see you. And that's just
And
what
I
it is
believe you.
for me. Like, I don't have
I,
to fight
I
with you.
believe you.
Yeah, I don't have to fight with you. I don't have to be bitter. I don't have to be upset. It's all love. I literally tell if I love you. I literally tell you to your face, I love you, but I can't fuck with you. Because
And that's sad
can't
sometimes.
do fake shit. I've never been able to do fake shit. I really now in this day and point in time, I can't do fake. We're not about to sit up here and do fake shit.
Yes.
You don't say we friends, don't say we associates. If you want to pick and choose when the fuck you want to speak to me and fuck with me. I don't roll like that. So if you see me
Never
one time
have.
and you don't speak, see me the next time and keep not motherfucking speaking, motherfucker. Do that. Stay on that track. That's what I want you to do. Stay on that track. So it just lets me know who you are as a person. I'm not gonna hate you or nothing. I know who you are as a person and I know what to do moving forward. Like it is what it is. No sweat, no stress, no one's tripping. Everybody still sleep good at night. It was
Like a baby. Like a baby.
with a smile on my face.
I am giving love to everybody sending all these stars. Thank you guys so much. I know Kiki cannot see the stuff, but I love y'all.
I don't know what I did, y'all. I can't see the comments. I can't see nothing anymore. It's so. Oh, I fixed it. There it go.
Woo!
Oh, I love y'all.
Come on, Raymond.
Thank you. We love you so much.
Come on,
Did
Raymond.
I miss Miss Natalie? I love her. She's one of my old agents from my old job. Love Mr. Nail. Love you if you're still out here. Thank you for checking on me and sending me some kind words. Oh, let me speak on that too, because I don't want to forget. Y'all know how I forget shit. So when it comes to speaking outside of the box, me being able to share my life, a sensitive side of my life, and a vulnerable side of my life to people now is something that I have stepped outside of the box on. So me
True.
sharing certain testimonies with you, me sharing just a little bit.
A little bit for me. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Me sharing some of my stories with you, or me mentioning
Come on,
things that
folks.
I have gone through with the audience. That is something very new for me. That is me. That's probably shit. That's top 30.
Mm-hmm.
That is me stepping outside of my box. I share my testimonies and my stories with you guys because I know I'm not the only one that something has happened to, or I'm not the only one that is going through it maybe at the moment. I share things with you because out of one, to show you have support. There is someone
Yeah.
always there for you. There is someone always there that can understand you. There's someone always there that knows how you feel and that can comfort you. Um,
Yeah.
and
And relate.
share my stories and testimonies with you because you can make it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a
The survival part.
as a woman.
The survival part. Yeah.
I'm very, 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 very strong. It doesn't mean that I don't want somebody in my life that can come in and help me, to help take over, some of the burden for me to be able to finally go.
Yes. To be in your feminine energy. To be in your own feminine energy.
Not saying I'm about to sit lazy and sit on my ass because that's just not me. But I want one of those. My baby got me. One of them moments
Yeah.
that make you fucking want to cry because you know you got somebody on your team that has you. Okay?
Yeah.
He knows that
Yeah.
you have him as well. But until you get to that moment, I want to show people that you're strong enough to do it on your own as well. You can get through it as well. Depression,
Yeah.
been there. Marriage, been there. Suicidal attempts, fucking with, with people in my life. Hell, I thought about it myself some years back. Been there. Let's talk about it.
Done that.
Discuss it. You know,
Yeah.
and hurts, struggles. Been there, done that. Hell, shit, still doing some of that shit now.
So every day,
People
let's go.
disappoint you. That's probably been a huge one for me for the past goddamn 2 years, as of recently sitting up letting someone disappoint me. But I've done it to myself. You know what I mean? Because I allowed that
Yeah.
benefit of doubt to keep circulating and coming the fuck back. I'm like, this can't be how this motherfucker is. Like, it's something deeper there than this garbage that's being shown out like in public. But you gotta face it. You
Cause that's
gotta face it. You're not the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is the first time I have ever encountered this type of disappointment with someone, or this type of encountering period when it comes to the male.
serious.
You know what I mean? So it was a new one for me.
But again,
From me, like,
one more time. But again, this is you stepping out of your comfort zone as well.
it was. It was.
Ah. Say one more time. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Touche. 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 Back to stepping out of your comfort zone.
And like, so when I really sat back and thought about it, I'm just like, they're hurt. You know what I mean? I can't get upset or mad at something that I can read a person like a motherfucker. I read all through this person. But I wanted to read deeper. You know what I mean? Because I see and know something is deeper there. But if you don't want to see it and you don't want to feel it, it is what it is. Like, you got to release people.
Yeah.
So yeah, like going through hurt or being in pain. Like, I share that shit with y'all because that shit is real. Like, you're not by yourself. You know what I mean? So that is something definitely new for me, guys. Me being completely vulnerable. I'm hold on. I would say at least being vulnerable to. I give y'all about 85% because I ain't vulnerable at all. I used to be in relationships for years, and men would feel like they never completely fully had me.
Wow.
Yeah, me being vulnerable and me talking and actually having and showing my sensitive side. That is me stepping outside of the box. Me offering my trust to someone up front and letting you show me who you are. Letting you show me if you actually deserve the trust I'm offering you up front. Letting that unfold
That part.
something new for me. So yeah, those are my stepping outside of my comfort zone area. areas. What's your list? And after you provide us with your list, I want to end tonight's podcast with something that another Flintstone of ours said on one of his reels, and it's Mr. Montine Cleaves. I love his motivational fucking reel.
Come on.
He posted
Come on.
yesterday. He don't know shit. I need to. I don't got no my sick ass about this man. I'm dizzy, you know what type of shit. I said, well, shit, my team done pumped me the fuck up.
Let's go. Let's go, sir.
I can't be sick. But I want to
say rolling.
I want to end tonight's podcast with something that he said. So after you run your list down, I just didn't want to forget. I want to end with something that he said on one of his reels like a couple of hours back.
Okay. Well, the ones that I really wanted to make sure we pinpointed, fear, lack of confidence, breaking cycles, procrastination, breaking generational curses, dealing with confrontational people, self-doubt, and dealing with your biggest obstacles. And your biggest obstacle, I feel like, is dealing with self and getting out your own way.
Yeah.
So stepping out of my own way, I think that was my biggest step out of my comfort zone. Stepping out of my own way and believing in myself and just moving forward and not making excuses.
Okay. What generational curse? And I'm sorry if you did speak on this. You know I'm not functioning right.
I know. I know. So you're doing well, darling.
What generational curse do you feel like you're breaking? Stepping outside of your comfort zone. Raymond, I love you.
Just,
hi, Jay, boo.
because Raymond been representing. I love you. That's my friend.
No.
That's my bestie right there. That's my baby.
Always
Stepping out of your box. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, I went to school. Yeah, I got my degree. Yeah, I get all that. But in the same point in time, is that really what I wanted to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never really found anything aside to that. It was more or less me going and saying what I needed to do and doing what I needed to do, and I'm going to work and I'm staying safe. But now I'm stepping outside of my box. Like, okay, let's go to a different realm. Like, what else do you want to do with your life?
Yeah.
Well, there's more to do in your life than just continuously going to work and work for somebody. I could be my own business owner. So why not work for myself? Why not make my own money? Cheers to that, man. Okay? Because I can either go and make $200 for the day, or I can make $200 in this hour.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do? I'm gonna go ahead and do it one more time. Make this money in this hour and keep it moving and keep it pushing. So being congratulated, being celebrated, like it feels good. Like I usually don't. I'm not the one. I'm usually the one to celebrate everybody else. So it's weird for me for people to celebrate me.
Yeah.
It throws me off.
Saying your name come on the screen. Yes. Let's go get this party together. Have to bring the boo.
Because we about to
money.
Let's go. Because I'm ready to go.
I'm very, very happy to see you stepping outside of your comfort zone. I have to say, I'm very, very proud of you. Because yes, I do agree with you when you say you have always been a in the shadows type of person. I'm gonna go along what other people want me to do because I want to make the next person happy. I do agree with you on that.
Very non-confrontational.
I always have a different type of friendship because I wouldn't allow you to do that with me, and I wouldn't do it with you to take advantage of you. I've always been upfront and blunt with you, like, bitch, why are you saying yes to that? Knowing that you don't want to do that shit.
You don't want to do that shit. What the fuck you saying you gonna I just gotta do. No, you don't want to do that.
All that shit. So yeah, I am so very proud of you. I have to say, you have really extremely, truly stepped outside of your comfort zones. Um, and hell, just you speaking on what you spoke on today, I know that that's a huge one for Trina to step out, to be semi-vulnerable with y'all. That's very huge for her, and I'm very like proud. Yeah, it's
Yeah, just a little bit.
you know,
Just a little bit.
it's
I'm
I
trying.
take my little chinky eyes to come up. It's that time.
Just a little bit.
Uh,
Because that has always been me. Like, I have always been a safe place for everybody to come and talk to, but me actually putting myself out there and letting everybody know the things that I've been through, I don't let people know the things I've been through. Like, I really don't put my whole testimony out there. Like, I done been through some stuff.
and you ever had a fight?
I,
And we're inching
you said hello?
closer and closer and closer to, and I don't want to say to get to where I'm at, because you're your own person, you're getting to your own level. But yeah, to get to where I'm at, to completely step out.
To open it out.
Yeah, and provide your testimony, because people need to hear it. People need to hear it. And
Yeah.
for you not to be ashamed to speak on your testimony. It's a huge hurdle that over, and that's a huge one to step outside of your comfort zone.
Man, it's super
Being
huge.
the naysayers, what are people going to think? How are they going to look at me? Am I going to embarrass myself? Or hell, you know how many times I done heard motherfuckers say, "Oh, such and such and such person," they said, "Keep it crazy. What she on social media doing such and such and such? When the fuck have I ever been crazy?" Let's just start there.
Mm. Very upfront blood,
So
boo.
I'm crazy because I'm in my own lane and in my own comfort zone, and it makes you uncomfortable. I'm crazy. Well, I guess I'm a psycho motherfucking maniac then, baby, and I'm gonna keep being that. I don't give a fuck what you think.
They done and done.
Done and done. If we don't know, like, I done heard that shit so motherfucking much. I just have to laugh at it now, because it's like, what did I do that was crazy?
You stepped
Like,
outside of the box.
you know what I mean? Like, it literally makes no sense. They can't even break this shit. People just like to say shit. People just like to hear themselves talk. And that's, I also had to learn that as well. People like to hear themselves talk to make themselves feel good. Okay? That's all they got.
The to be relevant in the
That's all they got.
conversation. Not to match the conversation, not to have any relevance or anything to bring to the conversation. Is just, I want to hear myself talk.
And then if you have somebody
And I'm just
to where y'all both agreeing or something, okay, well, I ain't feeling this person right now either. Now both of you two goofy motherfuckers got some shit to talk about to make yourselves feel good. Like, I'm going to pray for you.
hard and really give you the God. Because it's sad, like, and it's sad because they don't realize that you realize, and you can see them.
Or it always.
And when you really see a person, and when you really see a person for who they are, it's like, okay, when are you going to take the self to look at self and see what's going on?
A self-evaluation of yourself. Like Moneybagg Yo said, I did a diagnosis check and all my motherfucking buttons working. You might need to check yourself.
Yes.
Be having some malfunction.
Say, I'm here.
It worked.
Say, let's go.
But yeah, those are some huge ones that, yeah, are definitely step outside of the box for me. Vulnerability, trust, and sharing my personal life.
Because you shared a lot yesterday. I think it shocked a lot of people.
Even my own family, this is so funny to me. Even my own family that know I got into the accident because, of course, I was back home in Michigan when it occurred.
Mhm.
I forgot that most of them did not see my car video. So when they watched the car video, the way they're speaking to me, you would literally thought the shit happened yesterday. I'm like, wait, hold on, you do know this is the same car? In
That
2024,
car.
like, shit, I've never seen the car video, so it brought back memories. Like we were already fucked up, to know that you got into the accident.
Yeah.
I had to realize they've never actually seen the car video footage, which
Mhm.
fucks me up to this day, to a certain extent. I'll talk about
Yeah.
time. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it fucks me up. But I
Thank
had
the Lord.
this
Thank
moment
the Lord.
yesterday, and I'm like, let me share with the world, some of the health struggles I go through, and let alone just being a severe anemic. I have a whole nother level or something else that's connected to that anemia that makes it even worse. But that's a whole nother different discussion for a different time. So yeah.
Girl, that's our whole testimony. We're gonna go in testimonies about health. Health. That's gonna be one too.
And all of that, I think when people hear you're anemic, everybody say, "Oh, I'm anemic too." Anemia has different levels to it. Okay, it's not just, "Oh, my iron is lower," and you pop a pill, and it's way deeper than that for some individuals.
Yeah.
So that's the point that I wanted to get across yesterday. Because I hear people say, "So, oh, I'm anemic too." Oh, I gotta take my iron pills with sweetie on whey pad. I can't even take the iron pills. Let's try that. I can't digest them. They don't digest well in my system. I vomit them up. I have to do infusions over here. And I have to have some form of high dosage liquid supplement in between those. It's not just, "Oh, I'll pop my iron pill and I'll be okay." You know what I'm saying? Like, no, so let me put y'all up on some game a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
so
As what this platform is for.
the shit scared the fuck out of me. I'm literally praying to God, like, "Oh my God, please don't let me have another blackout," and I'm picking my baby up. So I had to talk to her again and school her on some shit. But thank you to everyone that has reached out to me, that sent kind words, that called or text message me or DM me or actually placed a comment up under that those health awareness videos. I appreciate you guys. I love you. But yes, that is just something else that I wanted to share, with the public. That is me stepping outside of my comfort zone because shit, I act like I'm Superwoman at the time. Ain't shit wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. But no, I'm scared as fuck yesterday. I'm scared as fuck.
Yeah.
I prayed.
I heard it in your voice.
I literally prayed the whole way. I'm like, okay, please don't let me black out while we going home. So, but I want to miss some podcast today. When you call me like, "You ready?" Here I go, girl. If I gotta pull myself up off this bed looking like a whole psychomaniac, I'm ready.
Come on.
Ready. I stay ready. But yes, I just wanted to say thank you to the girl. I want to say thank you to everyone for reaching out to me, checking on me. I love y'all. I appreciate it. But yes, though that is me stepping outside of my comfort zone. So
Yeah, it is.
if
I agree with you.
provided anyone with some knowledge on something yesterday regarding anemia, I've done my job. So
because there's definitely levels.
okay. But were you
But come on with this song, girl.
What Martine said?
Come on,
Okay.
team.
So, as I stated earlier, I wanted to end the podcast with something motivational that another Flintstonian, Mr. Montine Cleaves, he has a beautiful motivational platform that I just freaking love. But I wanted to end something with a reel that he did a couple of hours back. And he has a saying before he starts every reel or every motivational speech. He says, if you want to win, if you're trying to win, tap in. I love what he said. So, what
Let's go.
on his reel,
I can hear him say that. That's funny.
when it just pumps me up every time I hear him say it. But what he said on this particular reel a couple of hours back was, you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be confident. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be hungry. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to work hard. You have to want to work hard. You don't have
Yes.
to be perfect, but you have to fucking believe. You have to
Let's
fucking
go.
believe. Get your mind right and your grind tight. I fucking love that reel when he said it earlier.
Let's
So
go.
that's what I
Let's
want
go.
to end the podcast with today. Get your mind right and your grind tight. You don't have to be perfect to do shit. You have to try though. You have to work hard.
You
You
gotta
have to be
try.
hungry for it. You have to
Mm-hmm.
be confident.
Yes.
Okay?
Let's go.
And you have
Let's
to
go.
believe in yourself. And that's what
Let's
I want
go.
to end the podcast with today. Love you, my team, please, for that. And Trent,
Yes,
as
sir.
we wrap it up.
Yes, yes.
All right. This is Three Truths for Your Ass. This is season 2, episode 3. We are wrapping up. We love you guys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Please follow us and subscribe to our YouTube page that we are still developing. That is Three Truths for Your Ass podcast. The number 3, we replace all that within the documentation or comment area. But that handle is at 01K Drake. Please subscribe. And we love you guys and see you later.